Okay, doing competitions, put the students' names out there.
Ethan, the other day you said to me that we should encourage our students to do competitions. I'm not sure that my students have got time to do competitions, but you're quite keen behind it. Tell me what your thinking is.
I'll really encourage the students to go to the competitions, because it's going to competitions, it's promote themselves, promote the schools, and put their names, establish out there, and which is benefit to everyone, and also it also validates the cause. The students, they are up to the standard, up to the national standard, and they can compete. They're comparable with other schools, or the school from the other students from the others, national levels, like a big university. So I always encourage my students to go to national level competitions and compete with other things. So students are when was that? A few months ago, maybe February, if I'm not wrong, and it was actually a holiday. I came back from national moderations event, and after I landed back to WIT, even though it's summer holiday, I called back all my students to and brief them. There is a competitions at NZIOB, and told them to compete. So there are maybe several students, I don't remember the exact number, compete for the competitions, and I guide through a little bit, and three of them were invited because they win the awards and invited for the conference in Auckland. So which helps them and boosts the morale, and also because of that, three of them, so people get noticed. Oh, how come these three students coming from? All of them are from one school. So they promote the school, they promote themselves, and also the network is good, and yeah, that's win for everybody. So there are currently a few national events coming on, which recently was Brand's Arch Angle Challenge. It's called Arch Angle Challenge annual event. And the way it's arranged was architectural, engineer, and constructions or builders students join the competitions from several schools, from polytechnics and the university students. They group together. So, maybe if there are 30 students, just an example, and there will be 10 groups, and the groups consist of same like as the name says, architectural, engineering, and the builders, right, construction students. So and the organizers give them a theme, usually about sustainability or construction productivity, etc. They just twist around that, and a group projects, and after 3 days they do a presentation, and the award was given on the third day itself. So that is really good competition. So I encourage, and I will be sending one student for that. So hopefully he can also shine in the competitions. So that's how I'm doing. So I believe going to the competition is a win for everybody.
So what effect does the competition entry have on the student looking for work?
Yeah, it's also as I mentioned, is a networking. So they know industrial, not just the region. They know the big guys, for example, like CEO of NZIOB, CEO of NZIQS, and also in the competitions there are big companies and all other engineers come to the networking opportunity. They have a time to chat. They can share their ideas. They can listen as well. So the exposure is immense, and it's too big, and they are very happy about that. Another thing, what I noticed is once they won it, even a $500 award or $1,000 award, they get it. it boosts the morals and starting the habit of they get a morale, and they got the habits of winning mindset. So they once they win a competitions, they want to keep on going to any competitions. So which really good for that. And I believe it will also help their career. From the architectural, ex-architect point of view, because for architects, when we were young, when we were trained, every time is like the design studio, which is a mini competitions among each other. So I'm not so stranger to it. And also when we go to the industry, it's all about what should I say, presentations. It's just salesmanships, right? So architectural technology students or architectural students, it's also very important to go the competitions, and it's endorse, or it validates their skills, and validates the quality of the schools they are teaching. So that's what I mentioned. It's win for everybody, for the students, for the teachers, for the schools, right? Because if the students win the competitions, it's also a win for me, and also the win for the school. So, and also the win for those arranged for the competitions, the organizations, right? Because they got more competitors, and win for the sponsor. Nobody lose. Even
So
not winning, joining also a win.
when the student comes back from the competition, do you notice a change in their confidence?
Oh, really? Because they come back and they are like, oh, they came to me and they told me, oh, in the competition, when during the conference, oh, I got that, I get to know this person's, and I get to know the innovative ideas. People talk about that, so it is really, really good, and they're
Do you,
very happy of the experience.
do you think that this relates to what we talked about a couple of weeks ago with looking for a job in a small market?
Yes, it is. It will, because they it's also supposed their CV. They say, okay, I'm the finalist of these competitions. I did that, and not, for example, like at least for example, architectural technologies. The assessment is a portfolio, right? So when they go there, it's also something to add in their portfolio, even though they did
Mm.
not win, right? Something to add on a portfolio, something cool, not just anyhow, something cool and high quality content for their portfolio. Because competitions push each the limit of each other, push the limit of themselves. Even it's a brainstorming sessions for a few days, but it's good. Sometimes it's good to isolate from the study or isolate from the live and sit for 2-3 days and push the limit, which is usually a really good result you can get.
And so do you think their work changes when they come back?
Yeah, they do, all of them. They say, okay,
Interesting.
another competition, I will go.
Well, you've convinced me. I can't do it this year, but next year I'm going to promote certainly the. I think the brands, if it's not every year, it's probably every 2 years.
Every year now, it's
Every year.
every
So
year.
next year I'll
Yeah.
certainly promote it. Um,
And
do you reckon it's better for
recently,
the first year students or the second year students?
oh, they are looking for the second year students, but I don't,
Okay.
if you believe that that's even the first year students, who has a very good skills, just promote it, right?
Mm.
That's number one. Number two, what I would say is, okay, currently there is another competitions coming in, and which is called uh, what is the? Let me see. I just forgot the name. Okay, NZIOB Next Gen Award. That is all for the students. So the students need to submit 2 minutes video for that. It's about their innovative ideas and etc. So Next Gen's Award, NZIOB. So
Next
I told
Gen
the students,
Award.
yeah, I told the students, if you don't have an idea, listen to our podcast. We talk, we share about a lot of new ideas such as AI, how to use AI, the camera at the side, drafting technology, augmented reality,
Oh God,
etc.
they've only got
So just learn.
entries
Yeah.
closed this month.
Yes, soon, but you still can
Yeah.
go it.
All right.
So if you are regionally selected, the students will get $1,000, and national. If the student wins national awards, student will get $4,000. So, which is wow. And today I got an email from the NZIOB saying that, okay, please send your students for the competitions. I said, yes, I will. Yeah. I also told my students for why, you need to have ideas and you just need to be handsome. It's for your, I always told them, it's for your time to shine.
Handsome. I'm not sure most of my female students want to be called handsome.
Oh, yeah. I told the students, you need to be pretty. Yeah, why
Aesthetically
not?
pleasing.
Yeah, because you look, and yeah, because
This
last year winning competitions, one guy, I'm not so sure it will be appropriate on the website,
don't
and
talk about it.
he had,
So
yeah,
it's probably. I mean, I haven't got much more to say, Ethan, other than keep me in touch with these competitions. I totally get what you're
yes,
saying. I see
hmm
that it's a real advantage for the students to
hmm
put themselves out there. It's not for everyone,
it's
but
not for
I think the
everyone.
student that goes really develops, and I think they will really improve if they do go.
Yeah, yes, it is, it is.
Yeah, I've got a student in mind already. So thank you very much,
Yes.
Ethan.
All right, welcome, and
Goodbye.
see you next week. Bye.